My vegan wife is a real Karen. I married Heather 3 years ago and honestly thought her dedication to veganism was admirable. She cared about animals, the planet, all that good stuff. But somewhere along the way, it turned into something else entirely. It started small. She'd correct waiters about ingredients, ask if the fries were cooked in the same oil as chicken, standard vegan stuff. But then she started getting aggressive about it. At my cousin's barbecue last summer, she stood up in front of everyone and announced that anyone eating meat was contributing to animal genocide. My uncle was mid-bite into a burger. The whole backyard went silent. She didn't care, just sat back down like she'd done everyone a favor. The grocery store incidents got worse. She'd follow people down the meat aisle and hand them pamphlets about factory farming. When they ignored her, she'd get louder. One time, she knocked a pack of chicken breasts out of some lady's cart and it splattered on the floor. The manager banned her for a month. She acted like she was some kind of martyr. Then came my birthday dinner. My mom had been planning it for weeks at this steakhouse downtown. I love my mom's effort and honestly just wanted a normal night. But Heather insisted on coming even though she knew what kind of restaurant it was. She spent the entire time interrogating our waiter about every single dish. Was the pasta made with eggs? Was there butter in the vegetables? Did they use the same grill for everything? The waiter was this college kid who looked like he wanted to disappear. When my steak arrived, Heather literally gagged, loudly. Then she stood up and told the entire dining room that the smell of dead flesh was making her sick. People were staring. My mom's face went red. My dad asked her politely to sit down. She refused and said she needed to stand up for what was right. She actually took out her phone and started filming people eating, saying she was documenting cruelty. The manager came over and asked us to leave. My birthday dinner ended with my mom crying in the parking lot. I apologized to my parents for weeks after that. My dad told me I needed to have a serious talk with her. But every time I tried, Heather would twist it around. She'd say I was choosing dead animals over her values, that I didn't support her, that I was just like everyone else. The final straw happened at my company picnic 2 months ago. My boss had rented out this whole park with catered food. There was a vegan option, some grain bowl thing that actually looked decent, but that wasn't enough for Heather. She walked straight up to the grill where they were cooking burgers and hot dogs and started yelling at the catering staff, told them they should be ashamed of themselves. One of the guys tried to calm her down and she threw her drink at him, soaked his entire shirt with iced tea. My boss pulled me aside after security escorted her out. He told me to take the rest of the day off. I could see the disappointment on his face. That Monday, I got called into HR. They didn't fire me, but made it clear that if anything like that happened again, there would be consequences. I drove home that day, and all her stuff was exactly where she'd left it. Her phone charger on the counter, her shoes by the door, her collection of vegan cookbooks on the shelf. I started packing it into boxes. Not out of anger, really, just exhaustion. When she got home from her yoga class, she saw the boxes and immediately started yelling. Asked what I thought I was doing, I told her calmly that I was done. Done with the scenes, done with the embarrassment, done with her treating everyone like garbage because they didn't follow her exact belief system. She called me a coward, said I was betraying everything she stood for. I handed her the first box and told her she could stay with her sister. She refused to leave, so I did instead. Stayed at my buddy Kevin's place for a week while she cleared out. Kevin didn't ask too many questions, just let me sleep on his couch and kept the beer stocked. Got the divorce papers filed last month. My lawyer said it should be straightforward since we didn't have kids or shared property besides the apartment lease. Heather tried to demand I pay for her to take some animal rights certification course as part of the settlement. Her lawyer shut that down real quick.